my God, we're back again. I don't get it. I don't understand you. You, the person watching this video. I don't understand you. Your brain does not make sense to my brain. But I do have a surprise for you. Rania got these really cool comfort hoodies. This isn't even an ad, but it should be. Check this out. She's got a little hoodie. Oh, what do you think? Do you hate it? She's got her own little baby hoodie. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your whole life? Oh, she hates it so much. Okay, I'll put you back to... If resurrection is real, I would like to formally request to come back as a King Charles Cavalier in an upper middle class family. Because, oh my God, the way that this dog just sleeps every 5 seconds of every day. Like today we drove back in from Rania's parents' house to the city, and she was so tired from sleeping in the car that she had to take a nap.
Already?
I literally just woke her up from her third nap of the day, and it is 1:37. God, whatever is up there, resurrection, little dog in a simple family. I want to sleep 15 times a day. Speaking of things that are gonna take me out, we got some stories for you. These are bad. These are just not good. Can you guys go in the comments and tell me a better word for not good so that I can describe the stories that you all send me? This is also a little bit of a different episode because in the past you would send emails with your stories. This week and for a couple more weeks, I took stories that you all put in the comments of the last YouTube video. So if you want to be featured in the next video, put your classroom horror stories into the comments. Now, I recognize that some people don't want their name plastered in front of hundreds of thousands of people with a horror story and you need like some anonymity. That's fine. I'll always choose some from the email that people are like, I'd love to show you this story, but I can't just have my name there. We do not discriminate against anonymity. I've never used the term anonymity so many times in one sentence, but we're gonna get right to it because the sooner I start, the sooner it's over, and the sooner I can get back to sleeping next to my dog. All right, getting right into it. Hello, Mr. J. My name is Miranda, and I live in Melbourne, Australia. Yeah! What word comes to mind when you think of me? Go put it in the comments right now. I'll wait. Unless you put the word global in the comments right now, you're wrong. We are global. I love stories from Australia. When I was in 5th grade, I had a teacher named Mr. Woodley. He was our health teacher, and the only polite way that I could put it is that he was an idiot. That was the polite way? If that was the polite, what's the mean way? Okay, I don't even want to know. Okay, so Mr. Woodley's an idiot. He was showing our class the video that you're supposed to see in 5th grade on puberty. Yikes! Nope, I'm good. Skip that. No. Also, I feel like I hit puberty when I was like 20. I don't know why anybody's showing me anything in 5th grade. Caroline, cue the picture of me from 5th grade. She might not have cued it. If she didn't cue it, I probably look silly. While that was already traumatizing, the story is not about that video. Crazy. I'd like to start by pointing out that Mr. Woodley found a video on YouTube that explained puberty for the boys and girls and played that instead of teaching it himself. Is that legal? I mean, you're in Australia, but Australia's got laws. Is that legal to do that? Are you allowed? I mean, when I was teaching, it was like you needed to have a certain curriculum set. You needed to teach what was in that curriculum set. I don't know. Mr. Woodley's gone rogue. He found a video on YouTube that explained puberty. Not to mention, generally, boys and girls are supposed to be separated because of the content of the video. Yes, that is what's supposed to happen. What did you do, Mr. Woodley? He kept the boys and girls together and watched it all together? Like showed the different parts that each person was supposed to become affiliated with together? No, everything about this is looking like a jail cell. While the video was playing, Mr. Woodley decided that he needed to go to the bathroom. What he didn't know is that there was another video queued up for right after the puberty video. I feel like I need to scream, but I don't know if I'm there yet. I think I'm gonna get there. This might be the episode that I finally scream. We'll just have to find out together. The next video was meant for medical school students. Jesus Christ, this is already going so bad. It was a video that detailed how birth works inside of an operating room. Oh, shit, that's bad. That's a big ass no-no. No. You don't, that's no. I'll tell you what's not in the curriculum. That. My class of 30 fifth graders and I watched a high definition video of a real woman giving real birth start to finish. Oh, that's gruesome. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This was especially bad because the woman in the video tore. What? If you don't know what that means, just look it up. Thank you for reading this. I hope you have a good day being fat and orange. Tearing during birth. Oh! I'd like to take a minute to just give a little bit of gratitude for all of the mothers in this world. You withstand more than you should. I hope that's the rarest thing that could ever happen during child's birth, because that looked like a contest in the movie Saw, and I hate that I saw that. I wish I hadn't seen that. I'm gonna do everything in my power to block that out of my memory. Nope, it's still there. Well, thank you for writing in. Let's do another one. That was absolutely horrific. Okay, now that our stomachs all hurt, anybody else feeling a little pukey? Another one from the comments of the last episode. Hey, you fluffy little gumdrop. Can you guys hear Boo snoring in the background? You hear that? She's completely knocked out. I don't know if you can hear her. She is aggressively snoring right now. My name is Charlotte and I'm from California. I've been watching your videos since the first one and I love them so much. Thank you. I don't know why you watch them. Everyone here, I don't know why you watch them. Fun fact, on the last episode, I asked some of you to go into the comments and give me 3 good reasons why you watch this series and enjoy it. A shocking amount of you actually gave 3 reasons. And a surprising amount of the reasons were it makes you feel better about your own situations in life, which I, as Tyler, as a human, think is beautiful. But I, as Mr. J, the content creator, need to speak to your therapist, because if you have one, none of them are gonna recommend this to you. Let's get to it. This takes place in grade 5, but it has to do with my 4th grade teacher from hell. Oh boy, okay, here we go. So me and about 4 of my friends were having recess, but at my school, we could go to places to help out, like the cafeteria, the library, PE, other classrooms and such. That's actually really cool. I like that. We got shut down a couple of times because they didn't need help, so we were heading to the library when we see Miss B. We've already had problems with her before, and she personally made it her mission to destroy my life. I need you to understand the 2 places my brain goes to. In my experience, hearing that a teacher either goes out of their way to destroy your life means you have gotten into it with this person a couple of times and you might have been a little bit not the nicest, or this person just shouldn't be a teacher. I will make my decision after the story. So then we locked eyes and I knew we were in trouble. We were right next to the bathroom, which in our school didn't have a door. You just walked in and there were stalls, so we ran the bathroom, 2 per stall. Some of us were crying, others shaking out of fear. Yes, that's how bad this teacher treated students. Okay, well, when multiple students are shaking and crying from seeing you in the hallway, it's a you thing, Miss B. And then Miss B ran to our bathroom and started yelling at the top of her lungs to get out, but I couldn't move out of fear, so I stayed there frozen. She was like,
"You all get out of here right now. You know you can't be out here. Get to recess now."
Okay, this screaming is crazy. We all started slowly coming out of the stalls shaking. She continued yelling at us. She walked us down to our classroom to get our coats to go to recess, which only had like 5 minutes left, so I didn't understand the point. Miss B explained to our teachers that we were cutting class and hiding in the bathroom, so after that, she went back to her class and we were all just so shook and in shock of the situation. We went outside as we were instructed and I just lied in the snow, having a panic attack, not moving. Then the other 5th grade teacher, Miss S, came and got us because everyone knew she was a horrible teacher and super overreacted. Miss S let us have lunch in her classroom and let us cry and explain what really happened, and she made us all feel a lot better about it. The next day I talked to a counselor who went to the principal about it, and we all explained what happened and she got reprimanded. Well done. Little success story. Telling on the teachers. I mean, listen, if a teacher's treating you this badly, you should say something, 100%. And you did it the right way. You went to a counselor, the counselor went to the principal. You did it the right way. You could have just blown up and the teacher lost their mind on you. This was done relatively the right way. I didn't know why she wasn't fired because she had done numerous hurtful things to students. I'm talking she made a kid cry in her classroom at least once a day. Jesus Christ. That's pretty bad. To this day, she's still teaching and I hate her deeply, but I can't really do anything about it. Thank you for reading. I hope you put this in episode 32. I wish you were my teacher, and you're also a great mayor and leader for the Who's. You know what? That was a relatively chill story. Nobody got almost unalived in that story. And I like that this is a good example for people watching this that's you can get it handled the right way, but you ending it with a great mayor and representative of the Who's is crazy. A crazy thing to do. All right, let's do another one. All right, let's see, another comment. Hello, Mr. Lorax, my name is Daisy, and I was born and raised in Birmingham, Alabama. Sick. When I graduated from high school, our valedictorian was this really athletic kid named Benson. Does he like doing front flips? I don't know. We could see. Let's find out. Everyone was a little bit surprised that he got valedictorian because he was also kind of an idiot and very much a jock, okay? Pulled some strings, let's see what happens. He was incredibly rude to most of our class and many people in our grade really hated him. Not a good valedictorian. This is not a democratic decision to make him the valedictorian. During graduation, the valedictorian always gives a speech. Apparently, he and his idiot lacrosse friends made a bet that he lost. Because Benson had lost the bet, he had to be completely nude under his graduation gown. What? In order to do this, he had taped his dress pants that were cut from the knee down to his leg to make it look like he was wearing pants. This is a lot to do for a bet and on graduation day. You're kind of begging to get thrown out of school. Same deal with a partially cut dress shirt so you could only see it from the top of his graduation gown. From just below his neck to right below his calves, Benson was completely naked. We didn't know that until Benson walked up the steps on stage in front of a class of 300 people and 700 other family and faculty members. His gown caught one of the stairs and ripped off behind him. Oh no. Oh, hell no. Benson was left on stage wearing basically just his graduation cap. Oh my God. I'll tell you one thing for absolutely certain. I was never gonna be valedictorian. Let's just get that straight. But if I ever got valedictorian and I went on stage and my gown ripped off and it's just meat and two veg just hanging out on stage, you will never, ever, ever see me again. Who's Tyler? Never heard of him.
Who is this?
What makes this even worse is that our graduation was being filmed on television because we went to a very prestigious high school. Benson, you're for sure not Benson Boone. This would have came up sooner. It turns out that karma's real. Keep saving the trees. I love this series. Please read this on episode 32. I did, and I wish I hadn't because poor Benson's out here just birthday suited up for graduation. Oh my God. First off, if you're ever gonna do a bet and the punishment for the bet is something illegal, you need to understand that that's a bad idea. Two, if you get valedictorian, you should have the IQ to know that this was a bad idea. Everything about this, Benson, you kind of did deserve this, and you treated people bad, whatever. I hope it's plastered all over the place. All right, well, this episode was absolutely terrifying. I don't want to do another one, but you could be anywhere and you chose right here, right now. Put your horror stories into the comments of this video, like it, click the little alert thing, that means the world to me. Tell me where you're watching from. I want to see all of them because, as you now know, I'm Mr. Worldwide. And if this episode gets 100,000, I'm gonna show up in a bald cap and I'm gonna do the next episode as Pitbull. Goodbye. You are dismissed.